The Warriors and Rockets had a shootout early in Game 1 and entered the half all tied up at 56 apiece. And then Golden State ran off one of its trademark incredible third quarters and built a lead as big as 13 with 2:23 left in the period. The Rockets never rebounded. The Warriors won, 119-106. The score was 56-56 at the half. It was the shootout NBA fans had begged for all season long. Durant and James Harden were going toe-to-toe. Curry and Thompson were balling out, but so were Chris Paul and Clint Capella. Had the second half mirrored the first, this one would have gone to the wire. But the Warriors did what the Warriors do, they exploded. Golden State jumped out to an 85-72 lead in the third quarter. What makes the third quarter so special? Golden State is like a lion, for all intents and purposes, they're the king of the NBA jungle. The Warriors play with their food in the first and second quarters. They hang around just enough to keep things interesting. And then it'll be Durant who explodes in the third quarter. Or maybe it's Curry who drains a demoralizing 35-foot three-pointer that fuels a run. Maybe it's Thompson who scores without dribbling. Golden State has a number of weapons. In the third quarter they all come alive. The Warriors led the NBA in the regular season, averaging 30.2 points per game in the third quarter. They outscored their opponents by an average of 18.5 points per 100 possessions in the period during the regular season. It's not just this season, either. The Warriors have led the league in third quarter scoring in each of the past 4 seasons. Remember when they hung 50 whole third quarter points on the Clippers last February? How about when Klay Thompson scored 60 points back in 2015? 37 of those 60 came in the third, too. It's a trend that's followed Golden State throughout its championship crusade, and it's carried over into the postseason, too. In the playoffs, the Warriors entered Monday night outscoring opponents by 26.9 points per 100 possessions in the third quarter. The Rockets experienced it in Game 1. There was 6:36 remaining in the third quarter. Eric Gordon had just sliced through the lane for an uncontested layup to bring the Rockets within 3. Then after Kevin Durant missed a 3 and James Harden missed a floater, Stephen Curry grabbed a rebound, dribbled up court and found Klay Thompson for an open 3 in transition. That's a trademark Warriors possession. Golden State is king at turning defense into offense, and against their fast-paced offense, a missed shot is often just as bad as a turnover. So when Harden actually turned the ball over on the next possession, it was only right the Warriors convert his giveaway into points, too. That prompted Mike D'Antoni to call a full timeout. The Warriors were heating up in the third. He wasn't trying to let them blow this thing wide open. Houston didn't have much of a choice. Harden caught a pretty nasty dunk shortly after that. Timeout, but Curry responded with an easy layup. And after Kevon Looney cleaned up a Durant miss with an offensive rebound and dunk, KD made up for his miss by lulling Nene into a deep slumber, crossing him over then pulling up for a wide-open mid-range jumper. That pull-up shot gave Durant 13 points in the third quarter alone and 30 of his team-high 37 points. More importantly, it gave the Warriors their biggest lead of the game. It capped off a 12-2 run, and while that doesn't seem like much, it was all the separation Golden State needed. The Dubs held that 13-point lead through the end of the game. Can anyone stop it? The thing is, few have found the answer to this puzzling Warriors question: how do you prevent the most flammable team in the entire league from catching fire when after halftime? With so many options, it's an impossible task. The Rockets couldn't extinguish the Warriors in Game 1. If Houston can't figure it out, its season might get burned to the ground.